Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Sean Mirage Strike. I hope you're having a very good day so far. Morning so far. I am too. In this video, I'm gonna be doing a video on major hurricane Milton. It is expected to become a major hurricane, which is already a major hurricane. It is expected to become a strong major hurricane and make landfall over towards Florida. So if you like these detailed videos to be doing on my channel, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get right into the video. So right now, guys, we're going to look at the gold satellite on Tropical Tidbits. I'll have a link in the description to it because it's an awesome website. But we do have major hurricane Milton. It's expected to be strengthened some more and make landfall towards Florida. So you can see it, guys. It's a pretty strong hurricane. It already has an eye develop. It means starting to develop. It means it's almost developed. And you can see it, guys. Kind of unorganized, doesn't look unpressed like a hurricane, but still, it's a pretty strong one, guys, and it is expected to strengthen some more. Imagine what it's going to look like by the time it gets towards Florida, a big one. So, some models already predicting this to become a Cat 5 hurricane. Just imagine a Cat 5 hurricane. First Cat 5 hurricane to make landfall in Florida since Michael. So, yeah, it's been a while since we had a Cat 5 hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. because mostly they've been Cat 4s and below. So now let's get right to the National Hurricane Center, see what the National Hurricane Center got, because yes, we do have hurricanes. We got 3 hurricanes out in the land. We got this one, we got Kurt, Milton, and we also got this one too. So focus on this one because this one's what's going to make the threat to the U.S. So sustained winds, 110 to 125 miles per hour, pressure down at 944 millibars, and moving east-southeast at 8 to 7 knots. So pretty strong right now already. So where is the system going, guys? Well, we already got hurricane watches for parts of the west coast of Florida, guys. So if you live in parts of the west coast of Florida, get ready. Hurricane watch already been issued as a major hurricane. It's coming. Tropical storm watches for parts down towards the Keys, and again for parts of the Panhandle of Florida, you got tropical storm watches, and this is expected to strengthen some more. You can see major hurricane, major hurricane, major hurricane, major hurricane, and down towards the hurricane as it gets towards the Orlando area. How much rain this system could bring? Well, yes, it's gonna bring a lot of rain for parts of like the whole state of Florida, except the Panhandle, parts of Orlando, parts of Jacksonville, St. Augustine, parts of Melbourne, Satellite Beach, Cocoa Beach, Indian Harbor, all these small cities on the Barrier Island parts of Florida, gonna see lots of heavy rain, anywhere from 4 to 6 inches of rain. Down towards the Keys is gonna get pretty wet. Down towards the Keys is gonna get 8 to 12 inches of rain. Lots of heavy rain with the system too, guys. Storm surge is gonna be a big problem, guys. Now I warned you about that the West Coast. It's easy to get storm surge, guys. You remember what happened with Hurricane Ian 2 years ago. A lot of storm surge to same place that had got hit by Ian is getting hit by this one, and yet this will be worse than Ian because this is expected to already become a Cat 5 hurricane. I mean, some models already got this coming towards a high-end Cat 5 hurricane. So yes, this will be stronger than Ian, and I'm fixing to tell you why it's going to be stronger than Ian. Because the Gulf waters are much warmer than it was in 2022. So yes. So you live in part of Tampa Bay, Charlotte Harbor, anywhere from 8 to 12 feet of storm surge, 5 to 10 feet of storm surge. How about 4 to 7 feet of storm surge down towards the Keys? You can see anywhere from 1 to 3 to 4 feet of storm surge. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have mandatory evacuation because there's no way you're gonna survive that. You can't survive 12 feet of storm surge. That's taller than most of the houses on Tampa Bay, in Tampa, Florida. So please be aware for that. Sarasota, Florida, please be aware for that. You got storm surge coming your way. Now, watches and warnings, guys. Yes, like I already showed you, that's hurricane watches for the whole parts of the west coast of Florida. And look at this, the tropical storm probability winds is already high for parts of the west coast of Florida, central coast of Florida, and even the east coast of Florida. We have a medium chance. How about the 50-knot tropical storm force winds? Getting up there, guys. Already have it. You got the low chance, the medium chance, but the medium chance for parts of the west coast of Florida. Central Florida, you got the low chance. Hurricane force winds. They're on that low chance, but it's getting up there, guys. Now we're going to look at some models because this is very important. Now we're going to look at the European model, then the GFS, then we're going to look at the hurricane models. So first of all, we're gonna start with the European model. So the European model, guys, has come in a very strong system, guys. I mean, look at the European model. The European model goes very ballistic. I mean, look at this. It gets very strong down to a 953 millibars and can make a landfall across the west coast of Florida, and crossing over the state. And I'm about to put this. Hold on. 10-meter winds. Well, it's not gonna show. Oh well. Okay, 10-meter winds. And now the GFS model likes to hype stuff up. I mean, pretty strong the GFS model, but GFS model has a little bit farther towards the north. A little bit farther towards the north. And let me see if I can move this. Okay, there we go. So GFS model has a little bit farther towards the north, but you can see, guys, it makes landfall around towards the west coast of Florida, then crossing over state, then going over towards the Jacksonville area, then making landfall. And also, guys, the east coast of Florida, you will see decent strong winds with the system too. So don't ignore it. East coast of Florida, you will see a decent amount of strong winds, so please be aware for that. And it crosses over state. And possibly, yeah, that one. But that's too far out. Now let's get right towards our hurricane model. This is the most ballistic. These are the ones that want this up to a Cat 5 hurricane. So please, I'm not here to hype stuff up, but please be aware for that. This looks pretty scary. So don't hype stuff up. Don't scare y'all or none of that. But look at this. The HAPS A model, guys, got this down to a 918 millibars. That's a Cat 5 hurricane, but it does weaken up as it gets close towards the wall. But still, it's still gonna be a powerful storm, no matter if it's not gonna be as strong as it was out in the Gulf. It's still gonna be pretty strong as it gets towards the west coast of Florida. Still a major hurricane status, then crossing over the state. And what's even more ballistic is the HAPS B model. The HAPS B model, guys, has this much more, strong. I mean, look at this. Much more stronger towards the west coast of Florida, but still not as strong as the HAPS A model, but the HAPS B model does have this pretty strong, guys. You can see on this model, look at this model, pretty strong. Please be aware for that. So yeah, this is pretty strong. Look at this. It gets down to a 957 millibars. That's a pretty strong hurricane, guys. So please be aware for that. Please. And this model, guys, you can see, guys, the most ballistic model, guys, no different than the HAPS A model, but it's a little bit stronger. So you can see that it gets down to a 917 millibars, and doesn't have it making landfall at the west coast of Florida as strong as the rest of the models, but still, it still has shown at least a Cat 2 hurricane making landfall towards the west coast of Florida. Now, the reason why we're going to have this, guys, you have to blame this because the sea surface temperature waters are super warm. I mean, look at this. Unprecedented. You can see, guys, we are cooling out, but where this thing's going to make landfall, it's going to run into some 37-degree water. It's pretty warm. It's still pretty hot in the Caribbean, of course. But yeah, it's going to be pretty warm in that Gulf. Now, model intensity, guys, what's most ballistic, guys, is very concerning, especially these two models, guys. These two models went up towards a high-end Cat 5 hurricane. I mean, that's something you don't want to see, guys. I mean, majority all the models, guys, has become at least a major at least a Cat 4 hurricane. We going to see at least a Cat 4 hurricane. Cat 5 hurricane cannot be ruled out with these two models. So please be aware for that. Now, the GFS on summer tracks, guys, yes, has it going crossing over the state of Florida as a hurricane. How about this? All these models still showing the same thing, guys. So yes, please be aware for that. Now it's gonna be it for this quick video, guys. I have another video coming out tomorrow, a much bigger update on this hurricane. So please stay tuned for that, and I'll see you on my next video. So peace out.